Hello and welcome to the Canine edition of Paws For Thought. I'm Raychel Harvey-Jones. Kirk Livers is here from the Humane Society of Washington County, the social media guru.
Social media guru, yes.
And now host of Paws For Thought along with me. And
yes.
Baron is in the building.
Baron is in the building, yes.
And for a puppy, relatively young, he's very well behaved.
He is. He's only about 11 months old. And he came to us as a stray. He's a terrier mix, and with terrier mixes comes a lot of energy.
Right.
And probably the reason why he's here is because they didn't put as much training into him as he probably needed. So he does have a little bit of energy. He pulls a little bit on the leash. But with all that being said, I still think he's really, really pretty well mannered. He's not very mouthy, and he's pretty calm right now, which is great.
Very mouthy.
We love that for the TV.
Now, do you describe me as mouthy when you're not here?
Absolutely
She's
not.
a little mouthy.
Absolutely not.
I think that's one thing, and I know we've discussed this in the past, that a lot of the dogs, when they kind of get past the cute puppy stage and they're getting to sort of 10, 11 months old and they're starting to grow, they do end up the Humane Society because people don't train them. You need to train, you need to spend time with these animals.
Absolutely.
And I think especially if you're looking to, adopt a dog, what do people need to consider? The first thing, Kirk?
First thing is definitely their lifestyle and the time they can give. Having a puppy at 2 weeks, 2 months old, nibbling on your hand is cute at the time, and now when you have a dog that's 11 months old this size and he's nibbling on your hand a little bit, it hurts. And all of a sudden they're back with us and they say they bite, and really they're not biting, they've never been trained.
Right.
So you have to pay attention to the lifestyle and the time that you can give to this animal, and if you can give a whole bunch of time, then absolutely take a puppy and have a happy life together. And if not, maybe an older dog or maybe a cat would be better for you. But
a chicken, perhaps?
Maybe, we have some of them. You could have a chicken or a guinea pig or,
right.
or a rabbit, something smaller. But yeah, I think Baron, he's going to be great. He's just a little bit of training, and he's going to be, even now, he's calmed down considerably.
Yes, and it's a strange environment. I always think this is a good indication of how a dog, how any animal is, because it's a very strange environment. We've got lights inside, it's very warm, we've got strange crew members, but let's not even go into that.
Oh, no, absolutely.
But you can see that the animals are very well behaved. They come to you, of course, fully neutered, vaccinated, and chipped, which is really, really important. And we keep talking about the Snip and Snap program, but it is so important because I hate to hear the term unwanted animals.
Oh, I know. No animal's unwanted. They just have issues maybe sometimes, or stuff that just can be workable.
Right.
And for that reason, they're unwanted.
Yeah, and you do need to spend time, kind of socializing. I like the fact that we spent the last 5 minutes telling you how well behaved Baron was, and now he's seen the volunteer of the year who's off camera, and he just wants to be cuddled by volunteer of the year.
He loves her. That's why Baron just loves our volunteer of the year, Lisa.
Lisa, that's why she's the volunteer of the year.
Absolutely, she has a way with our dog. That's absolutely true. He's following her.
She certainly does. We've got an event coming up. Of course, we just had a very successful 5K out at Martin Snook Park. Howl at the Moon.
Howl at the Moon, June 22nd. It's going to be at the University Plaza. It's a Saturday evening. It's just going to be a fun, relaxed kind of party. The Moondog Medicine Show is a wonderful blues band is going to be there providing some music entertainment, and I think someone is going to be there.
I hear there's a phenomenal celebrity host being flown into town.
Yeah,
red carpet treatment.
I think I heard that as well. So yeah, you're being very gracious to MC for us.
Well, unfortunately they can't make it, so I'm going to be there instead. Without the red carpet treatment. It's going to be a very, very fun event, and I'm very excited because although I host the show and I'm very involved with the Humane Society, this is my first official engagement, so I'm pretty excited.
We're excited to have you. We appreciate it. Absolutely.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
It's
going to be fun.
It'll be a fun evening.
Let's take a look at the details on the screen for Baron. We've got another glorious canine coming your way, so stay with us here on Paws For Thought. Take a look at those details. A gorgeous lady with lots of energy. Elsa is in the building,
yes,
and she is so pretty, Kirk.
She really is. She is about 1 year old, and she's a German Shepherd mix. We think she's picked up by one of our field services officers, but stunningly gorgeous. She looks like something you would see out of a police dog. Really.
I think she's just fallen in love with David, our cameraman.
Has she? Oh, look! She's staring into his eyes. Oh, it might be love at first sight. But she's so much fun. A lot of energy with this girl. A lot of energy. She was obviously not well trained as a puppy, and so because of that, she's got a lot of energy. And she's got a little issue with her ear. It's got a little bit of infection, but that should clear up. Not a huge deal. So adopting her, you need to know that going into it, but shouldn't hinder her life at all. She's super sweet. She just needs a little bit of love, a little TLC.
In fact, she may have better listening capabilities. With it, she may.
Possibly, yeah,
it's
absolutely.
possible.
Don't know, yeah.
She does have lots of energy, and I know that we say this a lot, but when you are taking on a puppy, it really is so, so important. She just wants to give us a kiss. I know. Yes, thank you, baby. It's so important to train them because, you know, as they start to grow a little bigger and as they start to become strong, it can be a bit of a pain.
They're a lot to manage. You know, she's going to need someone to run her on a 5-mile run and then take her for another 5-mile run, and she'll be great.
In between the
5-mile runs. Lots of 5-mile runs with this girl. And you know, just wear her out would be the best advice we can give you.
Now, if we're looking to send Elsa to a family with children, what age group of the children are we looking at, Kirk?
Probably a little older, maybe about 12, and not because she's, you know, vicious or aggressive anyway, just because she's so big. And she's very, very strong, and we wouldn't want, you know, a 4-year-old holding onto this dog and getting yanked around.
Right.
So a little older children just because of her size.
Yes, no, she's not vicious at all. In fact, she just wants to kiss you to death.
She really does.
It's a little messy, to be honest. With that tongue, it's a little messy.
She's a little sloppy kisser. That's okay.
But remember, there's lots of animals at the Humane Society, so if you're looking for an older dog, perhaps, if you're looking for something that doesn't require quite so much of your time, there are always animals that need homes, which brings me to the point that this is going to be my thing. Snip it and snap it. You really do have to.
Get your pet spayed or neutered, and if you need help, give us a call, because we have these programs in place for that exact reason. Because as much as we love these animals, we really don't want them in the shelter. We really just still have to be a lost and found organization. But until people start spaying and neutering more, we don't know if that's going to happen. And
I know that you've had to change one of the dog areas to house the amount of kittens that you have right now. We don't want to see that.
Insane amount of kittens.
Our dream is that we go to the Humane Society one day and it's empty.
That'd be fantastic.
Wouldn't it be?
We don't be out of a job, but you know, who cares about that? It's about the animals.
They do so much great work. More than 300 volunteers help out at the Humane Society of Washington County, which is extraordinary. And I think that just shows you the amount of work they do. Every month they have an event. I don't know how you do this. This is incredible. Kirk, we're so grateful for you being here, social media guru, and of course host now of Paws For Thought, along with me. But the next event.
Howl at the Moon.
Very excited about Howl at the Moon. We mentioned it in the first half of the show. Are tickets available online just yet?
Yeah, with our new website, there's a little bit of a glitch, but they should be out, you know, however you're watching the show. Hopefully by the end of this week, website should be glitch-free, and yes, they'll be on our website to purchase. And
we're very excited about the launch of the new website. The information is readily available to everyone. If you want to give Elsa a home, she needs a lot of love. She needs a little bit of training.
Just a little.
But hey, who doesn't? Kirk, thanks for joining us as always.
Thanks for having us.